Cutting across it. Good morning. We're live.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Oh, hi.
Just in case anybody's wondering why we're always chuckling,
Because
I'm
fucking
not.
hilarious.
That's true. Diana was killing us in the back, and it's also because that's when we can say the worst shit possible without y'all here. I'm just joking. Hi, everybody.
My mother would never have done that. I don't care what you say more. She's
Are
a
you
saint.
Are
Dorothy
you
Mantooth is a saint.
Are you sure? Because that was an elaborate text. This is the energy we coming in with today, folks.
We got some good energy going in.
Well, Laura's a giggler. I don't giggle. I manly chuckle. Now I'm gonna be conscious of it.
Hashtag
Thanks,
giggle
Rashani.
wash.
Give us your manliest, like,
Oh, no, no. That immediately with the phlegm. Oh,
Have some of your cough syrup that Alicia got you.
I'll never forgive her for that. Good Saturday morning to you all. This is Morning Ritual. I am one of your hosts. I'm the Blackwood. I'm no more. Non-melanated one up there.
Yes. Hi, I'm Anita, and my ancestors do hail from the Caucasus Mountains.
Love you anyway. I'm so sorry. And I've had my coffee. I have no excuse. And we have a fantastic guest with us today. So I'm going to not fuck it up and let you introduce yourself because I'll probably say something stupid.
hey everybody, I'm Diana DiMicco. I don't think Moore would fuck this up. There's really not a lot to say. I play a lot of games all over the internet, and I work for Die Hard Dice.
And you just had a birthday, if I'm not mistaken.
Not yet.
Not yet, but okay. Well, I'm jumping the gun and I'm saying happy birthday first because I'm competitive. That's right. I won. That means
you're birthdays. Congratulations! Okay, we can go now, right?
We can shut it down. I won.
We're just gonna
that's all the stream was for.
All right, so see everybody. Transition to the end screen.
What? You
I
disgust me. You disgust me.
You actually did. Oh man.
Okay, so now that we're all giggling, like I said, we've got a fantastic guest with us today. The owner of the Bards and Barbarian channel, which has quite a few amazing shows on it. But what I want to know is a question that has been driving me crazy ever since it was introduced into the Bards and Barbarian Discord, which is who the fuck are you playing in your goddamn birthday stream? I have been thinking of every Disney villain, and each one that I guess somebody else has guessed, and I haven't seen them get any affirmation.
Well, first of all, I would never confirm it, even if someone said it.
Right.
The whole thing is supposed to be a surprise. So, for my birthday this year, I'm doing a charity stream. Justice is running it for us. Bless him. It's going to be myself, Cynthia Marie, B. Dave Walters, Mason Dula, and Emily Floyd, as completely IP compliant Disney villains. And I think maybe Cynthia mentioned who she was going to be playing, but we have in our Discord server a debate going on about who they think I'm going to play, and if you know me, I feel like it's actually a really easy guess.
Is it Cruella?
No, I love puppies. How dare!
I was just thinking you could rock the shit out of that look. I'm a very shallow, simple man. I don't know.
Are you saying I look like Cruella de Vil? I just look like someone who abuses animals and has fashion sense?
I'm smart enough to know that this is a lose-lose conversation for
Has
me. So
anyone
what
got
I'm
it?
gonna do?
Has anyone got it right yet? That's the question.
No one's
Chat.
gotten it right yet.
No one has gotten it right.
No one's
And the
gotten it
thing
right.
is, y'all don't understand. This chat has been going, and there have been guesses, and not just guesses from Disney property. Like people are guessing like Anastasia. I don't even know what studio made that film.
It's Fox
And like
Studio.
it, yeah. And we got nothing. No one has gotten it, and I don't. I anyway, I should probably ask another question because I'm getting upset again.
I love that this is what causes you turmoil. Like,
I
that's the mark
was
of a true villain. I didn't even realize I was doing this to you.
I was trying not to let it show, but like I keep looking at you and I keep thinking like, all right, what Bill? Because I'm guessing y'all are dressing up for it. So that's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so I'm like, okay, let's look at this realistically. Maleficent was my first guess, but I'm like, that's a really elaborate. And somebody
You
else
think
guessed
I won't
it.
go ham? Like I full ass my cosplays. I don't have us this shit.
I saw your
lean into
I
it.
saw your Lore Olympus one. I'm just like, how does somebody paint themselves that much? I can't do it. But okay, all right.
could.
Is crossplay off the
Facial hair would be
table?
a challenge, but
oh, see, that's what that is crossplay off the table. Oh, Gaston.
oh, I wish. I'd be so good as Gaston. Oh man, no.
Damn it! All right, chat. Could you throw out some Disney villains to help me out?
Just let it fester. Like,
Danny or Decatan says Scar.
no, that one would be fun, but no.
That would be fun. So we'll let y'all keep guessing, but the other thing I want to talk about is I brought this up before we went live. You all have some amazing dice boxes that Bards and Barbarians are offering. I don't know if anybody has had the chance to see, but if you follow Kelly the Opera Geek at all, there is a College of Opera, and they have a tome for it that's a dice box that's extremely slick. And I'm going to buy it. But my question was, how long have you guys been making that kind of stuff, and what else do you offer?
Well, so Bard and Barbarian was something that Justice and I started last year. Actually, we just hit our 1 year anniversary with Bard and Barbarian. We're coming up on the 1 year
congrats.
anniversary of the store itself, but we kind of pulled all of our contacts and the people that we liked in the TTRPG industry and started making stuff with them. We love the people behind Elderwood Academy. We think they make very high quality products and they do a lot of cool stuff, and they're very much willing to work with smaller creators, which is a big thing, right? We're not Critical Role. So we started working with Kelly because we wanted to offer another way to support the community. So we like to buy from individuals that we like here, made in the USA. We like to support other artists who are working out there in the TTRPG space. And Kelly was kind of our first experiment in that regard. So she had her really cool logo made up for the College of the Opera, and I was like, hey, can I do some stuff with this? Can I do that? So we'll probably end up doing, there are actually 2 more of those that are in the works right now, so you'll see more of those soon. We have our own Bard and Barbarian spell books from Elderwood Academy. We just did some mini hex chests with Elderwood Academy, but we're also working with other makers. The Utensil Company is one that we love. They make very high quality drinkware and things like that.
Okay.
We're working with Die Hard Dice, Norse Foundry. Who else? We've worked with a makeup maker called Mermaid Cosmetics in the past.
Ooh.
Just a lot of stuff. We leaned into our 2 favorite classes in D&D real hard. So Bards and Barbarians are kind of what we play to.
I would never have guessed that. No, I'm just kidding. I do need to know, and if none of you if you haven't seen Justice, Justice is your fiance, if I'm correct, and my man has a legendary beard.
It's award-winning.
It's an award-winning beard. When are we getting our College of the Beard dice box?
Oh man, we hadn't even considered that, but now it's something that I want to
Or
make
Path
happen.
of the Beardbarian.
Oh,
Yes!
Path of the Beard, yes.
Yes, that works really well. He has a line of grooming products. Like we have a line of grooming products for bards and barbarians. So if he's watching,
I'm telling you,
sure
if you
I'm
sold,
sure he's already putting things down on paper.
I'm telling you, if you sold a bunch of beard grooming stuff in the beard dice box, that's Path of the Beard box, I'm buying it instantly. And my beard is weak as shit. My beard doesn't even I can't even qualify for anything.
I'm sure that's not true. I feel like it's just it would just be too much.
You know what? I would win most patchy, and I'm proud of that. It takes skill to grow my beard so unevenly. What would your box be?
Oh man,
I
I don't have
I
a thing like Justice does. Like I have facial hair, but it's just because I'm Italian, and most of the time I try and get rid of it. So I don't really have.
I feel that.
I don't know.
College
How
of
would
Peach
you how
Fuzz?
would you draw anxiety?
2020.
It would just be a giant squibble on the front.
Yo, how has there not been a College of Cosplay created
You're
yet?
really just giving me good business ideas. Hold on, I gotta write that.
This is
down.
just a business meeting now.
Yeah.
Yo, no, but I'm actually thinking, how has no one made that?
There should be. So right now,
I guess it would be called, College of Disguise, but,
College of Many
Yeah.
Faces.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
That's good.
That is good.
I don't have paper in front of me. Someone remember this. Clip this so that I can watch it later and remember.
Man,
what
if only this was recorded. That's all this show is we have people on and just throw out ideas.
Put that
This
fucking
is just
sass
a
away.
pitch
We
meeting.
talked about this.
College of Hot Takes.
By the way, am I allowed to swear? Because I
Yes.
already have.
This is an 18 plus stream. You're good. I should have
There
mentioned
is
that off
no
the top.
chance that I would be on this show if I couldn't fucking swear.
I mean, I kind of figured, but that's the hardest thing for me about streaming is not swearing when someone asks me not to.
Oh, God. I'm on Roll20's Kids on Bikes, and it's their game to try and get younger people into playing TTRPGs, and it's very innocent and whatnot. And I think in one of the episodes I full on yelled, "What the fuck is this shit?"
You're supposed to be a child.
Oh, you can see the immediate regret in my eyes on the video. Oh, they're gonna talk to me about this shit.
I feel like that's just content creation in general.
Yeah.
Everyone has that moment where you see it dawn on them that they're like, "Oh, I should not have. Oh no, what have I done?"
You ever get a job offer and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it," and then you take the job and then you have a second to think about it. And you're like, "I'm gonna fuck this up."
Literally every day.
Oh my
This
God!
is my life.
Ooh.
Anita was like, "Yeah, sure, we can have Diana on. Whatever, it's fine."
No, I'm good with this. This is the chaos that I signed up for when I brought Noir on a stream with me.
But I mean, I do have to say I'm incredibly impressed by Bard and Barbarian, because y'all are out here doing actual plays, making products, and just basically being a force in the space, and that's badass. It takes I co-found Critical Business with Anita, and like even just having consistent programming is hard enough. So I'm just like, and then like making merch that people actually want. Like we have merch, just like the people who are gonna buy it bought it, and then it's just there. So it's just like perfect timing on that merch, baby.
You're welcome. I mean,
that's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. We do it because it's fun. I firmly believe that that's what you kind of have to do in the TTRPG space. Is if at any point in time you aren't enjoying yourself, just stop, because you're never gonna make a lot of money off of it. It's never gonna, like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So the minute it stops being fun, just stop doing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's so goddamn true. And that's especially true if you're like just playing an actual play. If you find yourself in an actual play that you don't enjoy, just leave. Just walk.
People can tell. Like that's the hardest
yes.
part, right? Like people can tell if you aren't enjoying yourself on a stream. It's everyone has off days. Everyone has those days, but yeah, people can tell if you're having fun. That's the like they're games, right? It's a fucking game. Make it a game.
So let me ask you, who's like someone that when you play with them, you know you're in for a good time. Like who are some of your favorite people to play with?
Well, you.
Oh, shucks.
I do. No. Seriously, I knew from our Chaos Bear one shot that you would be like, you and I would always be able to share a table, and I could know that was going to be an entertaining experience. I love playing games with B-Day Walters. He's one of my favorite humans.
My goal is to play one with him because oh god,
he's so much fun. He's great. Obviously Justice. Anytime he and I sit down and play a game, it's always fun. So that's good. I can depend on him to keep me entertained. That sounds bad. That makes it sound like work.
Dance for me.
Yes. But that's not in game. I've always enjoyed. I play a lot of games with Gabe on the side. A lot of them one shots. I enjoy playing games with him. Pretty much everybody. I can't say I've had a lot of bad experiences sitting down and playing RPGs, which is probably why it's literally my entire life.
True.
So,
also, hashtag GabeGate. I don't believe Gabe is a human being.
He's not. Absolutely not.
Gabe is clearly a fae.
He was.
Well, you know what? No.
Listen, all you have to do is ask Gabe.
Have...
If he is a fae, he has to answer truthfully.
It's true.
There have been a few people that are just like, Gabe never said he's human. Gabe has never confessed to being a fae. He alludes to it, but I want it on record that Gabe is a fae. There's no way a human being.
Well, we're just gonna have to bring Gabe
He's something
on the show.
far more nefarious.
And then we have to
there's
ask
something
directly.
dark about Gabe. Well, so my man recently came out with a vampire picture. And remember we were talking about, and this isn't for you, audience. This is strictly for Diana and Anita. Remember we were talking about Tig, and you were like, Tig reminded you of something? That's gay for me. I was like, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
My man came out with a vampire picture. And I, like, a couple of days ago, I put out, like, a couple of the vampire pictures from the VTM games that I played. And I was just like, man, fuck.
Okay, but yours were pretty amazing, too.
I'm like, this motherfucking consistently sexy.
And
Shit.
you're not?
Baby, we not doing this on air.
I mean,
You already know.
No, I feel like we need to address this.
Look, I've already told
Are
y'all
you saying
that
I have bad taste?
Why would you say that
Oh,
about Anita?
Why would you say that about me?
It's too early for this shit. I'm outnumbered.
Thank you. Hashtag noir is beautiful.
Y'all wrong.
No, those vampire pics were really good though, right?
Look, I mean, they all right. Like,
I'd let you bite me.
I know. Hey, first off, relax.
I'll chill.
First off, time out.
I'll chill. That's not for stream, though.
Too early. Too early.
Too early. We'll dial it back. We'll dial it back.
I'm proud of my Mr. Potato Head figure. All right, like I'm not gonna let y'all take that from me. I look like a Mr. Potato Head that was left in the swamp, and I've embraced that. That's my brand.
Bog witch energy. Bog witch energy. I'm with you there, Mar.
I would describe my looks as booger wolf. All right, it's okay. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Anyway, new topic.
Before the stream, we said that there was going to be a point in which he made me upset, and I'd fly to Chicago and just come back on stream and just murk him. He had reins of Castamere in his head for a reason.
I was like, I'm
The
gonna
rest
go
of the
too
show
hard.
is just gonna be me. I'm sorry, guys. We'll be doing a play-by-play as this story develops.
All right, and they've made it to Chicago, and they're on their way to his house, and they're about to fuck up my man.
And she's off!
I've never seen a man get hit in the dick so hard. Okay. So back to our interviewing of you, Diana. So how long have you been putting together your birthday, your Disney IP safe birthday stream? Like how long? Because how long has that been in the making? Because I've been excited for it for a while, and it feels like it's been forever. And I want it now.
I don't. Justice. When did we decide that? Like maybe a month ago, maybe. But like, I don't know. I knew I wanted to do a game for my birthday. I knew that
About a month.
I knew who I wanted to play in that game. And we were like, hey, let's do it for good. Let's.
I feel like you're taunting us now. I knew immediately who I wanted to play.
And now we've got guesses from chat. AJ's going in on this. Jafar.
Yeah.
Jafar, Hades,
Hades.
Clayton.
The rule is that you can only guess once. Although, who's Clayton?
I don't know who Clayton
Oh,
is
Clayton's
either.
from Tarzan.
Clayton sounds awful, but I don't know
Clayton's the villain
what
from
he's
Tarzan.
a villain from.
Oh, Tarzan.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I am sorry. I didn't mean to.
You don't know Clayton? Look, that's a deep cut. Even I didn't know Clayton. But then again,
Isn't that your character in Dread Rising?
You know what? It's Clyde. Look, y'all just give my man's name right. It's Clyde. He's doing the best he can. You coming up that 3% that you owe the city. If y'all don't, I highly recommend that you watch Bards and Barbarians Outbreak Dread Rising. That's the show that I'm on with Diana and Justice, and it's been very goofy. It's been very goofy.
You'd think that we would have a very serious outlook on, but I also so a lot of the moments in that game are not serious, but they also absolutely wouldn't be, right? Like if you're an accountant and you find yourself in a zombie apocalypse, you're not gonna turn into a fucking badass overnight.
I'm telling you, and the one thing that I believe is consistent and well structured and just completely reliable about the scenario is the Honda Accord. The Honda Accord is the JT.
Are you coming for my sponsorship? I'll fucking fight you.
You will leave that stream wanting a Honda Accord, and if you have a Honda Accord, then all the better for you.
Set.
You're already one step ahead of the curve.
You know, you're ready for the zombie apocalypse. You'll handle the zombie apocalypse on your own accord.
Honda, stay alive longer. Better.
If anybody works for Honda somehow, some way, could y'all please send them Diana's way so we can get Honda to sponsor our show?
I'm trying. You know how literally every website has a contact us of some kind? Like there's some spam folder that all of your email is going to get filtered to. Honda doesn't have that. I was looking this week because I even if it's just them allowing me to use the logo, I want to say we're sponsored by Honda.
What you need to do is you need to make a supercut of every single time the Honda Accord is mentioned on your stream, and then find like the social media manager for Honda and tweet at them and make an ad campaign for it.
Look,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to sell out. Any mega company, if you see this, I'm ready. I'll fucking
something bad. What if it were like Pedialyte?
Pedialyte?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they use to feed babies?
I mean, in my experience, it's what's used to make people poop when they don't want to poo.
Oh, well, shows what I know. Well, I still sell the shit out of.
Really, really hungover.
Yeah.
Oh, then absolutely I'm sponsoring. In fact, I've had Pedialyte when I was fucked up. It has helped. Absolutely. I'll put my name on that. Pedialyte, holla at your boy. I'll make all my potions of cure wounds Pedialyte right now. Bet.
You heard it here first, folks. Mars games are gonna get real weird.
His games are already pretty weird, to be fair.
I'm ready to sell out.
Turn it up to 11. Here we go.
All right, so if you could have any of your games sponsored by any 3 companies, who would they be? And then you have to tell me how you implement them in your world. I'm
not
fully
TTRPG related companies.
It doesn't have to be. They could be, I guess, if you want to go that route. But I'm like the amount of money you get paid is equal to the amount of money that the company has. I'm going Google. The identifier is now just a Google search.
Bag of holding 5e.
No, that's a real hard question.
Oh god, I'm trying to think of who else.
I'm trying to think of like what would positively impact my life the most. What do I use a lot of?
Boeing.
I'd just get sponsored by a bank.
There you go.
Shit, yeah. And then Chase Bank, absolutely.
Yeah. Not Chase. Fuck Chase.
Stash Man
I'll go with
Diet Coke.
Accurate, Justice. Diet Coke is one that would work.
Now, how are you putting that in your game, though? That's the question.
You know, I think instead of doing long rests, my character would just do short rests and boost himself up with some Diet Coke instead.
Diet Coke's equal to long rest, baby.
Mana, no one has guessed Diana's character yet.
No.
Potion of Alacrity.
Oh, man.
I love that the chat is now invested in finding out who your character is.
You know,
Listen.
I'm glad I could bring this joy to people.
This whole interview was a setup just so I could get more cats.
It's just so you can figure out who it is. That's, you know, accurate. I'm fine with that. Ooh, that's a good one. With the food companies, I do eat a lot. An ice cream company would be good. And I mean, that one's real easy. Like, you can make monsters out of ice cream, you can make terrain out of ice cream, and you can just eat it. It's a delicious treat for every situation.
Sponsored
A
by
gelatinous cube monster. A gelatinous cube made with Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
And it's coffee ice cream as far as the eye can see.
If you got Ben and Jerry's to sponsor your stream, you could also have them make custom flavors.
That's true. Yes.
Oh, why hasn't Ben and Jerry made a TTRPG themed flavor?
I don't know. You better email them now, though, because now all of chat is going to go do it.
Listen, I know for a fact that Ben and Jerry's will do this weird shit. I've seen them do weirder.
Oh, do you know how hard I'd go?
A gelato cube. Thank you, HA.
But like, what would it taste like? Right. What would the TTRPG Ben and Jerry's flavor taste like?
Oh, kind of. If we're actually like doing like the gelatinous cube type thing, it would be a mix of different flavors. So like a spumoni.
I'm thinking like you could have different themed ones. Like I'm feeling like a red dragon themed ice cream would be like an horchata with like cinnamon and all that. It'd just be like real good. Ooh, I'd fuck with that. You could have your white dragon be like mint. Oh, yeah, I'd fuck with that.
Have any of us had breakfast yet?
I had a ho-ho.
I
had a ho-ho coffee and Sunny D.
So no,
Sunny D, it's the right way to start your money. It's the right way to start your morning. Get your daily dose of D.
And we'll never be sponsored by Sunny D. Thank you for guaranteeing that we're never going to get sponsored by Sunny D.
I told y'all I was ready to sell out. What the fuck did you think?
Okay, all right. So one of my favorite things about playing TTRPGs in general, no matter what table you're sitting at, no matter who is at that table with you, if the opportunity presents itself for a double entendre, not only will that opportunity be guaranteed to be followed up on, but it will be dragged through the entire episode.
Yes, it will.
A good example, so Thursday we had our Call of Cthulhu campaign, and we were going into this abandoned mine. So we talked about shafts, just relentlessly we talked about shafts. And then last night, in our mage game over on Q Times, we were talking about entering a church from both the front and the back. So we started talking about double penetration, and it ended up as a thing that will never allow me to see rum raisin ice cream the same ever again. That it's a universal reaction.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
Rum raisin. Hoochie goes Ben and Jerry's flavors of many things, and I was just thinking like or flavors of many creams, and then I laughed in my head, and I just wanted to share that with everybody.
See, now we're gonna run with that through the entire episode.
It's because we'll
double this entendre into the dirt.
We're all sad people.
I don't know. I'm real happy now because I'm gonna get ice cream at some point today. Ooh. So
shit, that's right.
I'm happy.
You know what I've been addicted to. This has nothing to do with TTRPGs on the interview. Well, I kicked that habit. It was a hard one though, but I got off the white horse. I've been real addicted to the strawberry cream ice creams from McDonald's. They slap real hard.
Yeah, we don't have them up here.
You don't have McDonald's?
We have McDonald's, but not like specific things from McDonald's like that. Like we don't have frozen.
You all have Big Macs.
Yeah. We got the standard things like Big Macs and chicken nuggets. But like,
do they have weird names?
No, they're just.
Is it called like a moose's uncle?
Yes. Now we're just gonna mix up some Canada facts. Mind you, we do have cream egg McFlurries, and those are really good.
Cream egg McFlurries. I don't think we have that.
No.
That's because like Cadbury eggs and all those cream eggs are specifically an Easter thing here in the U.S. because we suck.
Yeah, they're a seasonal thing, but they're delicious.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna come hang out.
They're too sweet.
Oh, I did actually leave.
Tough.
I left 2 at his house when I went and came and visited, so he now knows what a
Just sugar
cream egg
on
is like.
top of sugar. Can't
So
do
good.
it.
That's the whole point of sweets. So
Yeah,
why
but,
they're called
like-
sweets.
But like, there's a difference. Like, yeah, like I have to confess, I don't like chocolate. So that's the first thing.
You can't be
So-
trusted.
I mean, that's absolutely true. Uh-oh. Here we go.
We were
Here's
friends up until
here
right
we
now.
go.
Nora's
The
canceled.
Nora's canceled. You know, I gotta be honest.
Hashtag
I
Mars
knew,
over party.
I knew the cancellation was coming. I just didn't see it coming for this.
Well, now you can give us all your hot takes that you've been.
All right, so here's what I really think about Mercer. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody relax.
I thought it was Liam O'Brien that you had.
No, look, it's all hands on sight for Liam O'Brien. Everybody knows that. That's not a hot take. That's just a reality. If I see Liam O'Brien in the streets, it's on. Like, game on. Like, no words, just hands. There are people that are on my hands immediate list. There's Liam O'Brien. There's koala bears, and more specifically, the entire continent of Australia. If I go to Australia, I'll fight everybody.
Okay, all right. So hold on, time out. When that tirade started, I was trying to determine whether all hands on was fighting or passionately.
No.
And as soon as you
Misplaced
said koalas,
aggression.
I got there. What was that, Anita?
Misplaced aggression.
No, like, if I see Liam O'Brien in the streets, we box in immediately. And you know what? People ask me why. What did he do? He knows what he did.
Does he?
No, he doesn't. He didn't do
It's gonna be
anything.
a weird restraining order to write later on.
I just saw him one day and I was just like, I'd love to fight that guy.
Do
Now,
other
the que-
people wake up with that thought? Like, does that happen?
Now the question is, if he's with Travis Willingham, will I still throw hands? Because I love Travis. And also, I am afraid of Travis.
Fair.
Yes.
You know, we can test this theory. We can test this theory.
How we gonna test this theory?
You and I, we're gonna go out to LA.
I'll be like,
Oh,
oh man, the
my.
cast of Critical Role. I love y'all so much. What's up, Matt? How's it going? Ashley Johnson. Oh, you're one of my favorites. Travis, what's good? Laura Towlison, what's up? Liam.
Doesn't everyone have that one celebrity you'll throw hands with? No question.
I don't think I have one. I'm smart enough to know my limits. I'm not gonna last. Maybe Danny DeVito. But only because
I was
know
actually
I'd
just
win.
thinking Danny DeVito. I don't know why.
Something in the air. Danny DeVito in the air.
And you know what's fucked up? Like, I
This
know
whole
I should.
conversation. Just all of it.
This entire conversation is pretty fucked up. There is a chance that at some point I may meet Mr. O'Brien.
You got a lot to answer for.
Someone be ready to record it though.
I will have a lot to answer for because look, I can talk wild brazy. I'm not actually gonna fight Liam O'Brien where there are cameras.
You heard it here, folks.
I just
You
love
have no
pissing off.
plausible deniability now.
I just
so-
love pissing off critters. It's my favorite. I am a critter, but I also love pissing them off because it's so much fun. They get so mad.
the internet in a nutshell.
Yeah. That is. Oh my god, am I in trouble?
You're just asking that question. You've made a brand where you fight your chat.
Oh my god! Watching this realization happen like, wait, no.
I'm having flashbacks in my head. Like,
Am I the
it's
bad
like
guy?
Kaiser Soze, but like worse. Like, oh no, I was the baddie all along. So for a quick change of subject, I would like very much to congratulate Anita.
What?
One, you hit 1,000 on Twitter, and Critical Misses is now part of the stream team. So congrats,
Hey, yeah.
man!
Woo!
Yeah.
You did it.
We're now part of Rolling Together, which is a brand new stream team that just started, and it's TTRPG specific. So, hey, that's a cool thing that just started.
Tons!
Whoop, whoop. I
Uh,
was trying to take the heat off me. So
Yeah,
It didn't
thank
work.
you, baby.
it didn't work.
Fuck. God damn it!
You're bad.
It was me. I was the turkey all along.
Where your bridge at, Noir? I'm across that bitch without paying. Wow, I just got that. I'm not a troll. Not a troll.
You know, just because you say, like, the more you say that, the less true it sounds.
I love that AJ clips everything in this episode.
I hate she's so
Noir
much.
becomes self-aware as now.
Look, we all have that celebrity that just.
I think
I mean,
we've established that we don't.
We all have Danny DeVito, and Danny DeVito is a goddamn saint.
I wouldn't fight him.
Uh,
I just know I would win, like, if I had to.
You telling me there's not one celebrity that you've seen on TV or on the internet where you looked at it and you're just like immediate hands? Like this one needs to catch the hands.
I mean, there's a couple that probably deserve it. They know what they did.
I mean, it's less fun if they deserve it. It's more fun if they don't. Liam O'Brien is a saint. He's a good man. I love Liam O'Brien.
Fun with psychotic.
He's a good man and incredibly talented. That's why I must fight him.
So you can absorb his power.
Oh, it's a Highlander situation we're talking
It's a
about.
Highlander situation.
That makes more sense.
Oh,
Now there's an
thank
actual
you.
reason.
Thank you. I've been wondering why I have this urge to fight him. It's so that I might become him. Oh, it's all syncing up now. We both make broody edgelords. There can only be one broody edgelord. And he is on the top of that hill. And I must take him down.
I would watch that fight. Now that it has context, I would watch that fight.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we know that the context is that it's
There
the
can only be one Liam O'Brien. You and me, let's settle it. Vax versus Hal. Let's get it going.
I hope so hard that this somehow crosses his radar. I hope so hard. And then he like messages you and he's like, "Man, are you okay?"
Oh, honestly, if he called or he texted like, "Dude, are you alright?" I'd be like, "No, man, I'm so unhappy." Like I just break down.
Now that we know that the context is fight the celebrity to the death, to gain their powers, what's the
Who you
choice
got?
now? Who we got?
Ooh. Not Danny DeVito. Is it allowed to be like a friend celebrity?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I would absolutely fight Nura. Absolutely, I would fight Neurological. She's just beautiful and talented and smart in everything she does. I want to smother her because she's so wonderful.
I feel like these are compliments now they've lost their bite. But yeah, Liam O'Brien for one, definitely. Shit, now that I know that this is why I've had that urge, suddenly it's a little less safe for you, B-Dave. No, I'm just kidding.
You would lose.
I would.
Listen, We interviewed B Dave just before his morning workout. You're
I've
gonna
never
get
seen him angry. I don't
dusted.
know if I could handle it if I did.
I give a fuck.
You're gonna get straight up dusted.
You know what? Let me stop because I
He would
know
just
he'll.
stiff hard you. Like,
Look, you think I don't have? You think I haven't mastered the windmill strikes? I've been short a long time. I know how this
like
goes.
Almost eye level with Lady Dimitrescu. Like, you're going down.
I don't know, man. I believe in myself. I believe in this potato energy. This is the little potato that could.
BPE, big potato energy.
Let me stop talking before I really get my dumb ass in trouble. Because somebody's gonna take this out of context and send B Dave a message. Noir said he'd fuck you up.
If you think I'm not telling him about this the minute we get off the air, you're wrong.
I said somebody, and Diana's like, I'm somebody.
Yeah, Danny's right. Danny came here during the stream with B Dave. Dave is straight up a black belt badassness wrapped in 7 feet of 150 IQ and kind heart that'll go scorched earth if you fuck around trying to find out.
Yeah, that's
I guess you motherfuckers did figure out what oath I swore as a paladin. I swear the oath will fuck around and find out. So guess what? The more y'all talk, the more y'all hype this up. You know what? Somebody get Logan Paul on the fucking phone.
No!
We got another celebrity
Baby,
boxing
no!
match. Me versus me Dave. Let's get it popping.
I'm changing my birthday stream. We have a new goal. Okay, so Noir,
Yes.
then are you one of those people who, if someone's like, you can't do X, or I don't think you would do Y, like you have to then do the thing?
Yes.
With every cell in my body,
Yes.
even though I know it's not a good decision. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, real talk. The only reason that you have heard of me in the TTRPG space is because one day, one white boy told me that I missed a big shot and that I needed his show in order to be somebody. And I was like, bet. And like, everything since has been motivated by spite and hatred.
It's been a good year.
Be petty, live longer. Like, not a bad way to do things.
As the person who was around for that conversation.
I was just like, oh, word? Like, word? Okay, well, let's see. I am, like, if some force came on Earth and just sucked up all the spite, I would cease to exist. I need it to live.
Like a middle finger windmill generating energy.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I am just a fuck you generator. And without that, I just know our oath of spite.
Oath of petty.
Perfect.
Oh god, now I want to write that class, the oath of spite. If you miss an attack, you get advantage on the next attack. Out of spite.
I did
you
it on
missed.
purpose.
Bet! Path of the petty.
Mana, I know you because of Anita, honestly. Oh.
Aw. So yeah, now I just want to see TTRPG community boxing matches. Like that's all I want.
It's
now.
like Celebrity Deathmatch, but for the TTRPG community.
Yeah, let's get it cracking. Let's
Who do we know
have
that
it
can
go.
be claymation?
Matt Mercer versus Brandon Lee Mulligan. Let's get it going.
Oh, that's gotta be like a final round showdown kind of thing, though. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
we-
that's like the series finale.
yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely the series finale. Who you got money on though?
Ooh.
I got my money on Brennan. This is the show you come on to get in trouble.
I'm trying. Ooh.
Because
I don't think either of them are gonna win. Like you know.
You think it'll be a still?
B-Dave's gonna come out of nowhere with a fucking chair and just roundhouse everybody.
B-Dave comes out to Stone Cold's music.
Glass
my
shatters.
God, that's B-Dave Walters!
He might not be my friend if he ever sees this. He'll be like, Diana, why? Like, what? For what reason? There is no reason.
I'm imagining the
Chaos.
TTRPG community is like WWE now.
You know what's funny is that's already a thing. Like, there's already lots of crossover.
There's factions for sure.
Stables.
Stables.
My God, he's here! It's B. Dave Walters!
Travis versus B-Dave. Oh, no. Shit. Versus Joe. Oh, look, I need to inform some of y'all. I know it's like Joe Manganiello or something. I always try to say the name and it always comes out Joe. So just bear with me. All due respect to that.
We
man.
all know who you meant. So like,
oh, a 4-way match between Joe, B-Dave, Travis, and Terry Crews. Let's get it popping.
Teams? Or just like 4?
It's free for all.
Fatal 4-way.
Tables, the ladders, the chairs.
A Fatal 4-way TLC match?
There's a giant D20 hanging from the ceiling. They gotta climb the ladder again.
Money's still on B. Dave.
Yeah, no, 100%. Ooh. This is gonna be one of those things, like, because now I'm thinking about it, so it's permeated like that surface level of thinking, and I'm probably gonna have real weird dreams later, trying to figure this out.
What I would give for somebody to run a one-shot battle royale where they all play themselves having this fight.
So you'd actually have to stat them out?
Yeah.
Would they be themselves, or would they be characters they made?
They would be themselves. They would be B-Dave playing B-Dave. Joe playing...
Joey Mans playing Joey Mans.
Like, I want it to be known, the goal of Morning Ritual is to talk to everybody in the TTRPG community. So I want you all to know that I know very much that if I succeed at my goal, I've got a lot to answer for to a lot of people. My hope is that when people come on this show, they do not do research. But of course, I know my chat, so it doesn't matter.
We got
Noir versus Luke.
Brendan, I don't think did any research.
Yeah, he most certainly did not, because that was tough. Anyway, Noir versus Lou Wilson. Oh, see, that hurts my heart because I love Lou Wilson. But yeah, I know. I see why you put us together. We very much occupy the same kind of humor, and Lou's a good guy. It's a shame what has to happen to him.
You wake up very feisty.
I told you, I'm more likely to get myself in trouble here than you are to get yourself in trouble. So it's fine. It's fine.
I just now fear for my safety. Like,
no, I would never.
You're gonna Tanya Harding me at some point in time, somewhere down the line.
No, you just do that as your characters on the Dread Rising stream.
That's also pretty likely, actually.
No, I woke up this morning just fight. Oh, you know what?
This morning?
Maybe I do have a problem. I did Macy pretty hard there.
Yeah.
Fuck, am I an asshole?
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before.
We're about to die, and you're harping on me about a 3% overage that I'm not paying.
You are paying the 3% overage. Like,
If you still believe that, this point in that game.
Look, I'm telling you,
You
a
have
few
no
things.
one to blame but yourself.
A few things are gonna happen.
Oh God.
Me and Jenna are getting back together. Okay, we gonna have a happy life, and we gonna have a happy life with you having paid the 3% that's owed to the city.
Okay, all right. Listen up, Morning Waitress. Aliens. So in our game, in our Tuesday night game, Clyde, Noir's character, is an accountant.
You got my name right.
Introduced to my character Quinn because of an overage in a convention that Quinn was running. That was one of the accounts Clyde was tasked in handling.
Mm-hmm.
I want chat to decide here because this is important. If a convention was supposed to run from Thursday to Sunday, and on Saturday mid-morning, a zombie apocalypse broke out, would you expect the company, running that convention, to pay their full bill?
All right, so first off, I don't like how that was presented to our audience. Let me
You mean
make it
like the truth?
No, because
the truth?
the zombie outbreak starts Saturday night, and it really starts to gain steam Sunday morning. But guess what else happened Sunday morning? Convention panels. So panels are happening on Sunday, which means that the convention is still going on Sunday, which means you have to pay for it.
Your stupid city had a zombie outbreak that killed a bunch of my guests. So visitors are not going to exist.
Well, first off, it is a national pandemic from what we've discovered. So you can't put it on the city.
No, I'm going to.
And secondly, there is a act of God insurance policy that would cover such things that you didn't choose to pay for. So guess what? You gotta pay for the Sunday.
You don't have, this isn't car insurance at a dealership. You don't have to pay extra for the act of God clause. It's just in your contract.
Not in our city, it's not. You have to pay for it.
Sorry, your rinky-dink city doesn't have the right lawyers to put shit together.
Well, I'm not a lawyer, I'm an accountant, and I go based on what's on the contract. And what's on the contract, you didn't pay for the act of God insurance. And so, by the way, this is a zombie game, and we are arguing about municipal contracts.
Oh, yeah. How's Carrie
realistic.
Elvis, by the way?
It's realistic.
Carrie's, he's fine. He's alright.
He's not.
Is
You
he?
killed one of my main panelists, so...
Look, you can't put the fault on the city for a national crisis.
I'm not. I'm blaming you as an individual.
Wanted to go back and save Carrie Hills. You were like, I've got to get my medicine. Would you like to tell the audience what your medicine was?
Look,
I can't.
doTERRA does really good things for my level of focus in difficult situations.
At least neither of you pushed the girl into a zombie.
That's fair.
Yeah, we got a full on sociopath in our group.
And he's your best
Who's your
friend
best
in the
friend?
game.
Look,
He's your
you know
best
what?
friend. He shot your waifu's new boyfriend.
And that was such a shame. Yeah, you know you hate to see it happen. Oh boy.
Sometimes it's
Oh
like
no,
that.
not Rick. Fuck that.
So Stash Mandu or Justice just said that you are still on Saturday.
Oh.
You better put that cup down. Face me like a man.
I want to face you like a potato.
I'm a potato.
Stash, what the fuck, bro? I'll be around Sunday. I could have swore we were on Sunday. That boy, that changes some things.
But the 3% was for running overtime on Friday. Right?
Yeah, that's what that was for. It was ready for overtime.
But I still didn't get my Sunday.
I mean, Sunday hasn't come.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We will.
Why do I always get humbled on my own show? Why does this always happen?
Buddy?
It's a little gamey, actually.
This is. I love it.
This is the energy.
I love it.
So y'all really need to watch Dread Rising is what we're trying to tell you. Because it's so much goddamn fun.
It's just this, but for 2 hours.
For 2 hours, and then there's there's a cop that's just doing his best. Lord Fancy, bless his heart. Lord Fancy's character is the manifestation of bless his heart, except when he takes shotguns from me, in which case that's go fuck yourself, money. But and also I love the name Lord Fancy. And then we have a sociopath that just
kills people.
Just slight incel energy there. Yeah.
Yeah, I might kill Daniel.
Yeah, you might. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. I mean, because he was definitely going to try and kill you at some point.
Oh, yeah. Maybe not, like, directly, but he was going to leave me behind 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was, like, the first introduction to the character Daniel was, like, he pushed a woman straight into a zombie.
To see. I loved it.
I mean, to be fair, like, all right, she deserved it. He didn't know that it was actually a zombie. He thought at most he was scaring her, probably.
We are giving a lot of benefits to a lot of doubts.
Is it still a good reason to push someone into a stranger?
I didn't say it was a good reason, but she was being really annoying. Justice's annoying Valley Girl voice is nails on a chalkboard, and I get it. That's all I'm saying is I get it.
To be fair. Yeah. Oh, I hate myself.
I've been watching too much Letterkenny.
I hate it. Anyway, so wow, let's take a look at all the things that we've covered. We've covered which celebrities we want to fight.
You've covered that one very thoroughly.
Yes.
WWE TTRPG. People in the community we want to see fight each other. I want to see Satine fight Felicia Day. Let's get it popping.
Oh no.
Oh, I talk about Joe Little fighting B-Dave, and we're all for it. I throw out Satine Phoenix versus Felicia Day, and suddenly I'm the asshole. Come on.
Well, that's because Felicia get murdered by Satine.
Yeah, Felicia's the sweetest bean, and you're gonna put her in with an actual warlock.
Felicia was a potential slayer. What are we talking about?
Oh, that's fair. That is actually fair.
Sweet bean slayer.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to get in so much trouble for this. Alright, let me just...
Do we want to cut your break and then you can think about it?
Let me just breathe this little bit of uncanceled air.
Baby, no.
Oh,
Baby, no.
It feels good. Here we go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Marisha versus Ashley versus Laura. Who wins?
Marisha.
Ashley.
Laura.
Is this the new rock, paper, scissors?
I I see Laura lifting. She is not to be fucked with.
Oh yeah, you're true.
Okay,
Danny.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, the mother fierceness. That's fair.
I don't know what you're like congratulating yourself for. You aren't fighting Marisha Ray.
I'm definitely not. Marisha Ray would fuck me up. I think I'd last a few rounds, but I mean, ultimately I'd get knocked out. But I think I make it out the first round. It depends. Are we doing MMA? Because like, if I can wrestle, then I'm going 3 rounds at least.
Okay.
I need to stop talking.
Do we want to take a break?
No, not yet. Okay, yeah, we can take a break.
You might get into 2 if she's nice.
You might get what? Into the last... You don't think I could last 2 rounds with Marisha?
I don't think she would know what was happening for 2 rounds.
We just be
Like,
boxing.
what are you?
Come on, Keelan. What's up?
That's good.
Sir.
Hi.
Sir.
Security! Get this man out of here! What? I just wanted to box Marisha Ray! I just wanted to box her.
And on that note, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna refresh our drinks,
Pop,
be
pop.
human for a little bit. Yeah, pop, pop. We're gonna refresh our drinks, do stretches, whatever we need to do. You should do the same. And we will be right back. See you, everybody.
This is my customer.
And we're live. We got Noir flipping everybody off.
Hey, everybody!
That's the vibe.
Welcome back! Dayco had to go take a shower. Well, good. You're not stinky. So, what a great way to start the day. I'm gonna take my shower after this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little funky right now,
Right.
but it's all good. Yeah, I'm natural, as Mother Earth intended. No, I'm not one of those. Anyway, welcome to the Dark Roast. This is the second portion where we talk about the more serious aspects of being in the TTRPG community, and that also involves the That Guy segment. But before we get to the That Guy segment, I do have to say, one of the things that I admire is the fact that Bards and Barbarian is doing so much. It's doing a lot more than just actual plays, but you're making your merchandise. You're working with all these other companies to make other stuff. I have to ask. Also, there's one other thing, but we'll get to it. I do have to ask, how do you keep yourself from not burning out? Because as a content creator, I've gone about 2 weeks now without having streamed on my personal channel, and I feel that weight on me, and like I get burned out over shit like that. How do you keep yourself level?
Like the short answer there is I don't have any idea. Last night during our stream, I was fighting back tears the whole time just because I was having so much trouble just keeping it together. And it's not because I don't love the things that we do, and it's not because I'm not enjoying myself. It's just because it's so much. This year, my full-time day job is also working with TTRPGs and streamers in the community. So that's already 40 hours a week, and then we run our business. We stream almost every night, either on our channel or someone else's channel. And in theory, I'm planning a wedding this year too. I don't have an answer there because I'm real bad at not redlining myself. So I just go until I can't. That's all I got.
That's actually that's been my method as well. Like I'm not. I was gonna say I'm glad to hear. Like I'm not glad to hear about you having a hard time during the stream, but I relate to it. There have been times where it's just like you have to tell yourself like you're in front of the camera. You're in front of the camera. You're in front of the camera.
2 more hours. 2 more
yeah,
hours.
Yeah. You can just just grin and bear it. And like
Is,
that's
is it, apparently you're coming across a little bit quiet now, Diana.
Justice, am I louder now?
Uh,
Is that better?
I think something got. No, yeah, you're. I'm watching your levels, and your sound's about half of where it was.
Nothing changed. Is this better?
Yes.
a little better.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
But yeah, I have definitely been in those situations. Most of the time, I dissociate real hard, and I'm just not there.
I think a lot of it is picking the right projects for you. I'm a terrible example of saying no to things that don't fit because I say yes to everything I think sounds cool. But I now have a note on my desktop that just says no more shows because I just can't. And I think the one of the reasons I love Jasper's Game Day and Take This and all of the TTRPG influences that work specifically in mental health is because of that message that it's okay not to be okay. Like, you're allowed to have bad days.
Oh yeah.
You're allowed to have bad weeks. You are allowed to collapse in on yourself like a dying star as long as you get back up and make an effort to do better and be better.
Yeah.
Because really that's what gaming is about, right? You're constantly leveling up, you're constantly growing, you're constantly learning new spells and picking up new abilities. So
Yeah. I think like one of the more difficult aspects of streaming in particularly in the TTRPG community is just that you're dealing with so many different personalities. And you know, there's just so much that goes into meeting new people or like just meeting people that you've known for a while. Sometimes you're not always in the space to be social. And this is a very social job.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I always try to make sure that I take the time to ask people, you know, like how, like, you know, if it gets, if anybody, if you're feeling the weight too. I think it helps to hear that people who are out here doing this and doing it well also feel that, like, that crushing, oh god, 15 minutes to showtime and like I'm just not here.
Yeah.
and one of the things that I'll stress about that, it's okay if you're not with a stream, if you're not present for it. Yes, it is important to show up and to honor those commitments.
Right.
However, one of the benefits of having a cast of 4 or 5 people and a storyteller leading the game is that you don't have to be on all the time.
Yeah.
Which it is collaborative storytelling, and it should be collaborative.
I could cite just this week. I went into a game and I told the team like I am off, so I'm probably gonna be a little quiet, or just like I'll be here for the moment, but like I can't carry a scene. And they were very accommodating and like sometimes you just need to be vocal about that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm very glad to hear.
It's just
like
a safety tool, right? Like
yeah. And also, just if you see anybody making fun of safety tools, fuck them. Just I have to put that out there because
Agree.
don't play games with people that make fun of safety tools.
That
it probably
has clearly never been in a situation where they've been necessary.
Yeah, yeah.
They're probably the reason why the safety tools are needed.
Yep.
More often than not. And look, that was almost like a professional segue into that guy segment. Look at that. That's almost like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. It was a total accident. So, I'm going to introduce it the way I always do, and then we'll get right on into it. Which is, if you've been in the TTRPG community long enough, chances are you've had the misfortune of playing at a table that has a that guy. That guy is a black hole of fun at the table who, if they were yeeted into the sun, your experience would become far more pleasant than it is with them there. We have had different ranges of that guys, from your traditional railroady GMs to your less usual, and thank God for that, biter gaslighters. So we have seen everything that, well, let me shut that up, because I thought we'd seen everything, and then I was proven wrong in such a horrific fashion that I'll never forget it. So we have seen a lot here in this segment. Of course, the purpose of this is to make the that guy feel guy how to identify and neutralize the that guy at your table, that we are still working on. I'm right now in the process of taking all the that guys from season 1 and putting them on a layout. But we're in season 2, and we've got you here, Diana. Do you have a bad guy story for us?
Okay, so I actually have 2. So one is in-game.
Okay.
And one is just the TTRPG universe in general. Is that acceptable?
That's absolutely acceptable.
You don't have to name drop. You don't have to go too deep into specifics.
Whatever.
I won't.
However you're comfortable.
I fear how that would turn out for me. This person I would not fight ever, no matter what. So, my very first streaming experience, my very first one, was at a convention. It was at a convention, and we had organized this whole thing with, at the time, it was me and a couple of other Level Up Dice cast members. We had a cast member from a pretty prominent show and a celebrity GM leading us through this one-shot adventure. This one-shot adventure was split up over 2 days, and the first day was all character creation, just to kind of give a taste of how that looks in a collaborative setting. So day 1 went fine. We all created our characters, and it was swell. Day 2, we did the actual adventure.
Oh boy.
How do I verbalize this? We did what characters do, right? Like we did exactly what we thought we were going to want to do. We went into this dungeon and we did what our characters would do, which was apparently wrong. So I have never in my life had a dungeon master do this since then. Everything was timed slots because of it being a convention and the live streaming schedule was set up. And we were nearing, we were at maybe the 30-minute out mark from when we were supposed to be done. Our dungeon master goes, well, I had a whole bunch more planned for you guys, but you moved so slow that none of this is relevant. And he picks up several pieces of paper and just rips them in half while, deadpanning the camera. I've never in my life been shamed by a dungeon master for not completing an adventure before. It was...
That's not funny, but that's funny as shit.
And this is a celebrity GM, and I was just so perturbed. How do you do that? And it just continued. It was one of those things where he wouldn't let it go and kept rushing us and rushing us and rushing us and rushing us. It's, to be honest, I don't know why I streamed again after that. That was my very first experience streaming, and I was okay, we'll go through that again. But yeah, that was my probably my worst in-game experience, partially because we were all really nervous. I don't like being in front of a camera most of the time anyway. So having to do that live when I'm not a game mechanics person. I follow the rule of cool as a lifestyle.
Yes.
So I'm really bad with all the crunchy mechanical stuff, and I know that that's a lot of what gets called out. And I don't accept criticism very well when I'm anxious. So I was already worried. I was nervous as hell going into this, and then just to be shamed, I was like, well, I'm probably not just going to play Dungeons & Dragons ever again. This is horrible. And then out of game. So my first job in TTRPGs was with another dice company, different from Die Hard Dice. And part of what I did there was I attended every convention, assembling the booth and selling dice. That put me at Justice in chat can be more specific, but I believe it was something like 32 shows in 2019 that I was at.
Fuck.
Which it sounds like a lot. It didn't feel like it at the time. However, every single show, one of my female coworkers and I would have like a friendly competition, let's say, to see who could get condescended to the most in the booth.
And this is by fans or the people you're working with?
By fans, by people who were coming to the booth to purchase them.
Y'all, we gotta do better. Like, dudes, come on.
The number of times where I was not just asked, but accused of lying about playing D&D to get someone to buy dice. At least 3 times a convention. At least 3 times a convention, someone would be like, you don't play D&D? Yes, I do. That's why I'm here. Oh yeah, what do you play? Well, I DM right now.
The 20 questions.
Oh, so you don't play. Yeah. Like I'm taking a test.
Oh, you're a real Dungeons and Dragons fans? Name all the Dungeons and Dragons.
What edition did you start on? Bro! Can't you just enjoy a conversation with someone who you know you have a common interest with? And I can count, there was always a secondary goalpost that real douchebags would cross very quickly, where they'd go from accusing me to realizing that I knew what I was talking about and then hitting on me. Like, it was the same progression every time.
Yes, because obviously you now have a chance with me after you have insulted me.
Yes. Women have titties, play games. Do
what?
what?
I had to make sure that you are a real fan.
And now I can harass you sexually.
So not at the game table, but that's just that one leaps to mind because it happened so frequently.
Oh God!
I'm kind of glad I haven't had to go to a convention in the past year.
I am cringing.
You said 32 shows in a year?
Mm-hmm.
3 times a convention.
Oh, baby, he's about to do some math.
That's 96 incidences over the course of a year. Also, for reference, there are 52 weeks in a year, and you did 32 shows.
I wish that I had kept a better log of the things that happened at shows, because some of them were just ridiculous. Not always bad. Some of them were real good. But they were always entertaining, and no 2 shows are ever the same. But yeah, those that's that guy. Like, that's my nemesis. I see him all the time, pretty frequently. That's my nemesis.
That is the gatekeeper for sure.
Like, I've said this before during this particular segment, and it's just like I'm on the same team with these motherfuckers. It's just like, guys, stop it. It's not that hard to not be that. What would it matter if you didn't play Dungeons? That it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any. Who the fuck buy the die and don't buy the fucking die? That's it.
Well,
That's
the best part was when they'd ask or accuse and not listen to the answer. It every time, every single show, either to myself or to my coworker. It wasn't always both of us. Like, this was far less common, but we would say, "Oh yeah, I play a tiefling bard or whatever it is," and whoever they were speaking with would then start to explain what Dungeons and Dragons was anyway. It's this game where you play an adventurer who like goes around and completes quests. You do some fighting, but you can be all kinds of stuff. Like you can be a satyr, and you can be a dragonborn, which is kind of like a scaly guy with some dragon. Like, they would just go on a tangent anyway and start to explain what Dungeons and Dragons was, which was usually a pretty good synopsis. Like, I'll give them that. The other side of that coin, though, was that for every time one of these douche nozzles went to the extreme and started hitting on me, like, there was always a woman who came to the booth who you could tell was just kind of expecting to receive some of that energy, and then got really excited about the interaction with another female and just mutually getting excited about playing a game with friends and being their character. So, like, it was very much opposite ends of the spectrum. And of course there was a lot in between. But I will say, for every shitty encounter, there was a really good one to match it up with.
I keep hearing about the shitty interactions that y'all have to go through. It's just like, I don't understand it. I fundamentally don't understand it. It's just, if I'm buying a car, I don't give a fuck what the guy who's selling me the car drives. Why does it matter? Just buy the fucking car. Don't buy the fucking car.
Touch everybody.
Oh,
thank you, AJ. Okay.
But, you know, I think what that comes down to is this, because I need to make sense of it, and pardon me going on a tangent here. I think it's jealousy. I think the motherfuckers are just like, how dare you have this job that I want? You know,
I get that so much, and I understand it because I have the coolest job in the entire universe. I do, but shut your face.
I mean, these motherfuckers. Anyway, with all this talk of die, that brings us to the next segment that we have on this show, which is, there is a war in the TTRPG community. There are many wars, but this is the one that I choose to fight. There are people who believe that dice are forbidden candies that one should crunch. And then there are those on the other side of this war that believe that dice do not belong in your mouth. Like, don't crunch. As someone who has worked so closely with dice, I have to know, Diana, what side of the war are you on?
Don't put dice in your mouth. Ever.
Stop the crunch.
I've never understood it. Like, I get that they're beautiful. Like, I, of all people, understand how pretty they are. It's literally my life. I have a rebuttal, if you will.
Go for it.
Digital dice. Are they a handy tool for storytelling on the go? Or are they a garbage invention that should find itself completely unutilized from here until the end of time?
Oh, the RNG debate.
Well, as I'm currently receiving payment from Roll20, I think that digital dice are great. I think they're fantastic. I don't know. Honestly, I am excited for the future where dice are both. I've seen this die that like you roll it physically and it goes into like Bluetooth die. Um, but for the most part, I don't think anything can truly replace the tactile feel of real click clacks. So digital dice have their place, but they'll never top actual physical click clacks.
There's something ASMR about the shaking of the dice.
Yeah, and plus, like Diana, or Super Dylan rather, just came out with a TikTok that's just like you can kind of tell about a person by how they roll their dice. There's a lot there. There's a whole meta in the physical click clack. Like, for example, I can tell that I'm better than you by the fact that you roll your dice and I use a catapult like a goddamn genius.
There's one right there. There's literally a dice catapult right over
Hell
there.
yeah. Hell yeah. We are the elites and we watch these peasants use their hands to roll their dice.
I don't use it to roll my dice. I like to touch my dice. I don't even use a dice tower. I have several.
You can't shame digital dice and make them sit in the corner when they decide to fail you.
That's fair.
Okay, right now.
That's fair. That is fair.
Within
There's
just
no
on
dice
my desk.
jail for the RNG.
not even in the actual dice storage that's down here that has its own spot, and not even back there or in the box that's under my desk or in the box that's downstairs. There's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh man, there's at least 40 dice right here. And then there's a whole box of dice right here.
Good
So
God.
don't tell me that you can't like you have to touch them. Like it's just I'll never be a rich woman, so this is as close as I will ever be to having a fortune.
This is your hoard.
Yeah.
I love my little
100%.
dice jail. You gotta have a dice jail.
I just have a dice bag that looks like a Nillithid.
I've got these.
So perfect. That's wonderful.
I've got these lovely Die Hard dice as well. Just
Wow.
putting that out there.
Wow.
So nice. But okay, so we have another for Stop the Crunch, people.
To be fair, we have had other people that have worked for dice companies on the show before who were pro-crunch, in fact, weaponizing the crunch.
You ain't gotta be scared. I'll say they names. Abria out here trying to get people to eat dice. It's gross.
I'll say it. She should know better.
Yeah, we out here. Morning ritual starting shit.
How dare? How dare you?
That's what I'm saying. You got these kids out here eating dice. What's wrong with you?
Bria's gonna come see you, Nor. You better keep quiet.
Abria was talking about, I would have put scented ink in our dice to make it so people want to eat them even more. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that opens up the door to a lot of lawsuits for all the medical bills that you're gonna incur when a D4 pierces your stomach lining, and like it's just gonna end badly for everyone.
Don't catapult metal dice. And don't eat dice.
Don't eat dice. Brennan was too afraid to pick a side. B Dave was on the side of don't crunch. So we got B Dave and Diana.
And then there was Sarah, who just looked directly into the camera and popped a die in her mouth.
Disgusting.
Blech. I know where these things come from. I know. I've seen some shit.
Diana knows how the sausage is made and is telling you not to eat dice, and y'all don't listen. Drac, you in here talking. Drac, no.
Drac, I loved you, but now I can't.
No. Also, my hands. Justice, are you out here eating dice too? You can't eat dice with that glorious beard and put it in danger.
Okay, so one of the best things about being with Justice is watching food get stuck in his facial hair, though. Like 100%.
It is a singular joy in dating someone with a beard.
I think the oldest photo that I have of Justice that I took was one that we took while we were driving in the Dice Company van, where he was eating breadsticks with marinara sauce, and it was like the sauce was basically soup, so there's just red just everywhere, and like it's on his shirt, like it was just, oh man, that's my fiance, ladies and gentlemen. That's
I
never
still,
dice, only
never
breadsticks.
dice. I want that on a shirt with no context. Never dice, only breadsticks.
Never dice, only breadsticks.
Drax coming in here with the die emoji and the lip emoji.
You know what? We need to have Drag back on the show so we can shave him.
Just a dice debate. Just bring in everyone and have us choose sides. This will be like Marvel Civil War. Like, this is that fight.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get everybody in the TTRPG community on this show so I can get their answers, because right now we've got the cowards who are too afraid to pick a side. My beloved partner being one of them.
Okay.
They call themselves
responsibly.
Get out of here.
Here's the thing. I think that if you're not brave enough to pick a side, you've already chosen a side.
I'm saying that candy dice exist, so you should crunch responsibly.
That's different. That's eating candy.
That's
That's
not-
not eating dice.
You answering a whole nother ass question and not the question we asking you.
We
Pick a
eat
side,
marshmallow
coward.
peeps. That doesn't mean we'd eat ducks
Ex-
or chickens. Live chicken babies.
Preach. I thought this show was on Saturday,
It looks
but
like a
clearly
Jolly Rancher.
it's on Sunday because we preach it out here.
It could be
Hallelujah.
delicious, but it's not. That's my side.
We gotta stop these crotchers.
I'm just saying, I would eat a dinosaur shaped chicken nugget. If a dinosaur came walking up to me, I wouldn't take a bite out of it. Big difference. Huge difference. Also, I'd be very confused.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. I'm gonna have to make t-shirts. Stop the Cruncher Crunch crew. I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm telling you right now, there is no middle ground. This is how we settle it. Gen Con, when everybody's comfortable to come back, we all grab foam weapons. You know your side, get on the crunch side, or get on the stop the crunch side, and we settle it. If Joshes can figure out who the ultimate Josh is, we can figure out which side is right.
I mean, I know which side is right.
I do too. I'm ready to stomp these nerds.
Well, no.
There are couples that are in the balance here. Like AJ and Kelsey are both on opposite sides of this debate.
Sometimes you gotta kill your
Relationships.
darlings. Sometimes you gotta kill your darlings. Like, this is war. This is war. We got B-Dave on our side.
We're unstoppable then. We've already determined that no one will challenge him, so. I told him, by the way. I can't wait to see what he says.
Oh no.
I can't wait.
You're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get your shit wrecked.
I just gotta hope he's not coming to Gen Con this year, because I'm gonna be there.
That doesn't seem like something he would do. He doesn't
Good.
do a lot of conventions.
Oh, then I'm safe. Uh-oh! Jack just challenged B-Dave! Let's go! A 2-on-1 match! Me and Jack versus B-Dave! Let's get it! I'm ready!
Okay, Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with the crunch debate, but it was nice knowing you, Drac. Like,
I hope he pulls a full
I'll
Dave
miss
move and
you.
records a video calling you on Twitter, Noir.
Do you think that after this, I'm not gonna cut a full WWE style promo against me, Dave? Do y'all not know me?
I know you well. I know you well enough. You did a video yesterday saying thank you and fuck you to Alicia for helping you out.
that's the brand though.
That is, my brand is fucking dumb. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how anybody pays attention to my stupid shit.
That's just it. It's good stupid shit.
It's entertaining.
We invite you on our channels to come make more stupid shit.
That's true.
Drac, if anyone has to end me, I'm glad it's B Dave. You know what?
B Dave.
That's how I want to go out.
Yep.
B Dave is not ready for this 5'6" ball of potato energy.
He's gonna mash that potato.
Lord, none of us know what we are doing.
Fair.
That is fair.
That is
fair.
rude.
But we have hit the 2-hour mark, and as fun as this is, I am starting to become a little bit of a hungry boy. So how about we wrap this up?
Oh yeah.
And I want to wrap it up with one last question. The question that I ask, that I'm trying to ask everybody that comes on here: if you could have 85 people at your table in the world, they have to be alive.
They don't necessarily have
85
to
people.
be TTRPG related.
Yeah. Who would you pick?
For D&D.
Any TTRPG.
System of your choice.
Oh man, why are you gonna ask me hard questions? This is
Here, I'll help you out, and I'll pick another 5. I'll pick a new 5 every week. And sometimes they correlate, which is becoming weird. Like
New system?
I think, huh?
New system? Which system?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick Urban Shadows this time. And for Urban Shadows, I would very much like to play with I would love to play with James Earl Jones. Just cause that voice though. Let's go with Cisco. Don't ask questions. Then you know what? Put Beyonce on there. Let's get Beyonce in my Urban Shadows game. Then you know what? Just because I want to make bad things happen to her in my game, Ellen.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like Ellen.
Wow.
And last but not least, I'm gonna pick Blurb. This is hard. I'm gonna pick the Bears head coach Matt Nagy. Let's get it.
Wow. Okay. I would like to play Honey Heist.
Ooh.
Simple system, easy to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to play with Brie Larson. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Ooh, okay.
Adam Driver.
Step on me, daddy. I've been watching.
Not no at all. Oh God. I'd like to play with my other 3 requests are TTRPG people.
Okay.
One of whom I play with all the time. 2 of whom I play with all the time. Kaylee Bray. I would love to share a
Kaylee
table
is
with her.
fantastic.
I adore her as a person. I would love to play a game with her. And then Justice and B-Dave. I always have fun in their games.
There you go.
Yeah,
Good
that's
choice.
cool.
Good
That's
choice.
cool. I mean, I wasn't invited, but whatever. I'm not jealous.
I play
I'm
with you.
just teasing.
I play with you once a week, Noir, and I don't have the energy to keep up with you any more than that. Like, I know my limits. I know what I am.
You know what? I just want to see Beyonce, Rihanna, and Gabe in a room together, just so I can just be like,
Would you be able to look directly at them?
It's like
I don't
staring
know
into
if
the
I
sun.
could. It's like, ah!
Yeah.
It's just like, someone opened.
literally,
Yeah. Someone opened the Ark of the Covenant.
temperature in that room would jump 20 degrees.
I wonder if their hotness like cancels each other out. Like this, I don't know the math of that kind of hot.
Drake, B. Dave wiping Noir and my blood off his hands to bully plays Honey Ice.
And you know what? That's our show. That's the show right there. I've been your host, Noir. You can find me everywhere on the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Later today, I'll be on TPK Roleplay, where we have the Bard's Refrain, where Sarah Franco gives us a new adventure based on a musician, and half of the game is trying to figure out who the musician is. The very first one was Phil Collins. I should have guessed it when we were going after the Genesis Clan, but you know, we'll see who she has in store for us tonight.
That's stupid and I love it.
It's so great. Like the other time it was who does Landslide? The last episode was Fleetwood Mac. I didn't get it. Also, I am a writer for Necrobiotic, a stretch goal. So please support the Kickstarter. We're doing extraordinarily well, but we can always do better. So holla at your boy. And also, like I haven't announced this yet, but the very first project that I worked on, Galder's Gazetter, it's hit copper. So you know, Hyperion Disney, the one who gave me my first writing gig, hit me up this week. It said, "How does it feel to be a best-selling writer?" So I guess I can add that to my portfolio now. So very excited about that, and I just want to give him another shout out. If you're not following Hyperion Disney on Twitter, please give him some love and check out our book, because it's a copper bestseller, and I would love to see it maybe hit silver or even gold. That'd be pretty dope.
Here, let me just throw that in chat real quick.
I go for it.
It-
But that's me. I'm going to turn it over to whoever my partner believes should go next, because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's me. Hi, I'm Anita, or Anita, or Critical Misses. You can find me here. Mondays for Kingsguard, our Roll20 Spotlight show. Wednesdays for Under the Pale Cold Sun, Vampire the Masquerade 5e Chronicle. Fridays for System Crash, where we play a random TPT RPG with no prep and no clue on how to run it. And then again, Saturday, here, Morning Ritual. We haven't really lined anyone up for next week, have we? Yet. We're working on it. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we got some names.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Make it happen. I got lazy this week. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. So yeah, that's where you can find me most times. And yeah, I'm a graphic designer, streamer, cat mom, and other things around the internet. Follow me on the socials. And then we'll turn it over to our guest, Diana. Tell us about yourself, where we can find you, what you do.
Oh, I do. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm Diana
Fair.
DiMicco. You can find me on Twitter at DiMicco Diana, because apparently someone else is Diana DiMicco. Who knew, right? Who knew? Thank you guys so much for having me. Throughout the week, I'm cutting back on a lot of my normal weekly streams so that I can prep for something huge that's on the horizon. Tuesdays on Bard and Barbarian, you can find myself and Noir with some other lovely cast members playing Outbreak Undead in our campaign Dread Rising.
Hell yeah.
Can't talk about that yet. Thursdays. Not this coming Thursday because it is my birthday, but most Thursdays we're going to be on playing our Call of Cthulhu campaign as well. Justice and I run a Tuesday, Thursday morning show called But What If, where we talk about exciting TTRPG Kickstarters and board game Kickstarters that we find. We talk about a lot of TTRPG news. And then we always discuss an interesting survival situation for the morning. So that's always a good old time. That one airs at 10 a.m. Eastern. You can join us and hang out and talk cool games. This coming Thursday, it'll be a special edition, But What If, for my birthday. Thursday is my actual birthday, so we're getting up and we're doing disaster birthday situations, which I'm pretty stoked about. And then, of course, next Saturday, right about this time, we'll be getting ready for the charity game that Bard and Barbarian is hosting. Justice is leading B. Dave Walters, Cynthia Marie, myself, Mason Dula, and Emily Floyd through a Disney villain-themed one-shot benefiting Wava Rape Crisis Center. And keep an eye out on the socials. There's some big announcements coming, including one where, Noir, you'll be thanking me because I am responsible for Gabe's vampire shoot.
Oh. Okay. Well, I see. I see.
Interesting.
I see.
So that's where you can find me.
Awesome. We're gonna go on a raid. Who's on that we can raid right now?
Who's that?
Who is
Well,
It's Satine's birthday, so she's doing her 24-hour stream today. Gnome is on. Michelle White. Critical Misses is on. I hear they're amazing.
you know, they've got this really loud, obnoxious guy who's always picking fights with people, so I might be wary of Critical Misses.
Yeah, that's
I hear they're
fair.
the two sexiest hosts.
I mean, you know, you're not wrong. Anita's carrying a lot of the weight there. The other one is like a potato that got dropped in a swamp.
So
Sexy swamp potato.
go say hi to. Or are we gonna go say hi to Gnome? So nomadic, maybe.
Yeah, let's go give Gnome some love. I love Gnome.
We're gonna go say hi to Gnome and send some love over that direction. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and Diana, thank you for stopping by and chatting with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's a
for
lot of
being
fun.
here.
But until next time, everyone, the ritual has concluded. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I was about to clap.